Alrighty, we are live. Move this around a bit. There we go. Alright, just got to wait for everybody to come in. Let's let everybody know. 1st of November today. Bloody hell, where have the days gone? 1 month until Christmas, and then we're going to be in 2026. I mean, this is mental. That's 1, 2, here. Right. Let's see who comes in. This morning was a bit of a nightmare. I went live this morning and the chat decided on my phone it wasn't going to work. So, yeah, I don't know. I know what's going on. Let's check everything's working correctly. Sound settings. Microphone's dropped as it normally does. Bring that back down to there. Okay. We are sorted. See who jumps in. Who's going to be the first one in? That is the question. Who's going to be the first one to pop up in the chat? If anyone decides to turn up. I've got the old Hobgoblin Session IPA for the afternoon. So, yeah. You can get these for about 10 of these, I think, are about £8 in Lidl. Yo, Renee, in first. Hey, Jason's in. Haunted Sessions, welcome in. How do? Won't be in for long. Got to drop Lisa off for a work meal. Okay. Hope she enjoys it. I don't really go out to many places now from work dues, but I do know a guy who works in the local Weatherspoons. He's going to be leaving soon because they're opening a brand new one in Basildon or something. So he's moving there. So I did say that I would pop in if he has a leaving do and, say hello and have a drink. So that will be the only time I go out. I don't necessarily make exceptions unless they're really good friends of mine and I know them really well and I really want to do it. But most of the time I just say bollocks to it. I'm not interested. I'm getting takeout for the Chelsea game later. Oh, nice. Who are Chelsea playing? What channel is it on? Is it on Sky Sports or something? Because if there's nothing else on TV, I might watch that. I was just watching a bit of SmackDown this morning. I haven't seen all of it. In fact, I might actually put it on now for a second and put that in the background. Let me go to apps. I don't think I'm that far from the end. On Sky v Spurs. Oh, okay, that would be a good game. London Derby, isn't it? Don't call it the London Derby, is it? Or is that something else? I can't remember. I'm so far out with football at the moment. I hardly watch any at all. How's Lisa and Tori doing? They good? SmackDown, there we go. Yeah, I haven't got much longer left. Resume episode. What's this? 124. Yeah, 35 minutes left. What the hell are they doing here? Earlier today, two mascots in a dog. Oh, for God's sake. I think I might fast forward this. This is awful. Two mascots in a WWE ring having a match. An eagle versus a dog. I mean, what the fuck is this? I've got to skip this. This is shit. That's better. Now we'll get to Motor City Machine Guns versus some of the MFT, My Family Tree, Solo Sikoa's faction. This will be more exciting than that crap I just saw then. Hey, Daniel Bennett, welcome in. How you doing? Haunted Sessions won't let me approve Tammy's comments. Really? Okay, what mod settings are you on? You should be able to do that as a mod. Is it holding them for review or something? You have to go into actual YouTube settings for this, don't we? Who's Tammy? Oh, Tammy's in. Hello, Tammy. Welcome in. Why does Tammy have to get comments approved? I have no idea. Let me. Let me see if I can do it. Add as a mod. Right. Jason. Channel activity. No, I don't know. I can't see anything from Tammy on here at the moment. Hold on a second. Let me work this out. Why do some comments on live need approving? I don't know. I can't see anything from Tammy at the moment. The creator platform is unable to filter to hold potentially inappropriate, spammy, or unwanted messages for review. This allows the creator and moderators to approve comments before they're visible to the public, helping to manage the chat and maintain a safe environment. The moderator can turn on a hold all comments for review setting. I'm going to have to check my settings. Might be because I don't know if actually Tammy's been... Renee, can you check that for me? Can you have a look and see if any of these comments, why they need approval? Because if people come in, I've set who can come in to anyone. Live commentary approved users. Message delay. Might be a setting in here. Let me check the settings because this is doesn't seem to be anything in there. Sometimes it says hold inappropriate comments for review. Customization. Live chat replay, summary, leaderboard, anyone, live reactions, edit moderators, blacklisted words. Hold on, community settings. Right there. comments on moderation. No, it hasn't got hold all comments. Hold on. Don't hold any. So the mods can deal with anything that aside from that. Moderation, none. Who can post? Is Tammy actually subscribed? Blocked words. I haven't got anything there that says blocked words. Nothing. Oh, Tammy's able to talk now. Okay. I've seen the messages pop up. It's possibly because she's just come in. Once you get adapted and you get into the chat and stuff, I think it'll all work out. All right, where were we? Well, thanks, Renee. Renee knows a lot more than I do because he's a far more experienced mod from another channel, so he's got a lot more knowledge than some of us have. Yeah, Tammy's okay now. I don't know what happened there. I really don't. Hey, Haunted the Truth's in. The issue you're referring to, I had it on YouTube being paranoid. Well, I've changed all my settings to no restrictions, don't hold any comments, nothing. So everything should be able to filter through now. Yeah, I can see you, Tammy. That's good. I just thought I would go live today, just for a little while. I've been out this morning. I went to meet my mum at the Weatherspoons. Got the local dickheads in there today. One bloke walking in, playing the machines and moaning because he wasn't winning. Another guy then walking around at the bar, getting a pint and muttering to himself and looking around the place and all that. Then he's got another pint, gone back up the other end and sat down. And the bloke that was playing the machine the other end came up behind us. I think he'd had too much to drink. I had to tell the staff in the end, keep an eye out for him because he was just sitting around the machines and there were families with children there and everything else. And he's sitting there like, oh, I'm going to lose all my fucking money. Like, oh, who gives a fuck? Fucking hell, you cunt and all that bastard and all that. And there was little tiny children with their families sitting at the table having to hear all this. So I said to one of the guys I know in there, keep an eye on that bloke up there. I'm about to leave, but I want to let you know that he could potentially be causing upset. And then, it's just a typical day. Sometimes you get a really nice day, you go out for a drink, you can enjoy yourself. And other days you get complete and utter fucking idiots in there. And today was one of the days you get complete twats inside. So I'm not down for any of that. So I decided to leave. I can let them get on with it, pricks. Just ruin it for everyone else. I just can't be doing with that. And the minute you say something, yeah, look, mate, not being rude, can you just calm it down a bit? There's families here. And, well, you fucking got a problem, have you? What the fuck do you want? It's just not worth the confrontation. You know, managers are there to deal with it if the staff can't, and they make the final decision. So I just gave them the heads up, and I thought this guy could potentially be trouble later on. I think he's just had too much of the old shandy, and he's just getting silly. It could be the X. It may have been. I don't know what it was. Tammy. It's all good. YouTube way of putting me in the naughty corner. Yeah, you're all right now. You don't have to worry. What was your first paranormal investigation like? It wasn't really a paranormal investigation. It was more to me like a baseline test. You know when you just do your first walk around you have your baseline test, you evaluate the area, you walk around, and you get used to your surroundings. You have a walk around, look at some of the gravestones, and then we just sat down and Candy went live. I enjoyed it, but because, and I've said this to Candy before, because this is your channel and I'm new, I don't want to overshadow or anyone or anything for their particular channel. So I held back, and Candy said, "You're like being a bit quiet." I was like, "Yeah, I know. It's your channel. If you want to bring me in and talk to people on the live, I'll interact and stuff." But at that time, I wanted to hang back. But over time, when I get more integrated, I mean, she said that there will be a time when I can go on a proper investigation as well and things like that. I'll become more interactive as we go along. But for me, I want to hang back, see how they work, and then try and adapt myself into that situation as I go on. Not right away jump in, take over the lives, jump in too much, be there too much. I like to hang back and think about. Yeah, I enjoyed it, and over time, you will see probably more of me getting more interactive. I've just got to get used to everything and how it works. But because apparently Jake is not involved in the channel much anymore, which Candy told me Thursday night when she dropped me home, then she needs someone to help her out. And because I'm available, I can be involved with her more, but I'll be in my particular mode. She'll be in hers, and then eventually we'll, work more with each other. But I don't think, from what I've heard, you will see much of Jake on the channel now, because I did ask, and I think it's virtually Candy on her own now, running the channel, trying to build it up. So, yeah, that's the way it's gone at the moment, sadly. He might come back at some point, but at the moment, it doesn't look like it's going to be anything but me and Candy when she needs me to help on a project or something like that. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to doing more. This is something that I wanted to do for a long time. So I'm glad I'm actually like in the fold now, because I'm getting more experience and knowledge of how people work and stuff. The only thing I don't want to happen is the fact that, because there's so much of this fakery going on, I don't want Candy and me to be brought into that and tarred with the same brush when we're doing legitimate investigations and nothing happens. We did have a few trolls pop in the chat the other night, but the moderators sorted that out, and Candy had her say. You probably heard that as the live was going on, or if you didn't, on the replay. But yes, to answer the question, I really enjoyed it, and I can't wait to do the next one. It's good to get your channel out there and working with Candy. We'll do well. Yeah, it's not particularly my main channel, as I said, the Angry Anubis channel. It's the Anubis Adventures channel. That's what I designed it for. For any additional stuff that doesn't go on the main channel. So if I'm on holiday and I want to check in with you all, as you saw, I did a live from Turkey one night while I was out there on my birthday week, and then my mum come out and bollocked me. That's all on that's all on camera. Then I've got any days out or anything I do, like Chessington, go to the theme park, go for rides, stuff like that. I'll document that and put it all on that channel. And the paranormal stuff that I work with, I'll be putting that on the Anubis Adventures channel as well. But the main channel is just going to be the gaming, the podcasts, the reactions, and all that sort of stuff. So I've got one channel for one and one channel for all the other stuff. So it was nice to see you on the invest. Yeah, I wouldn't have actually gone unless no, Candy hadn't contacted me first. But I didn't know about, Jake not being part of the channel much anymore until Thursday night, as I said, when I got the lift home. But hopefully, yeah, I can get out and about and do more. I've just got to wait for the contact. I'm not going to push it. I'll wait for her to, you know, do her own thing and then let me know if she's going to be wanting me to accompany her on anything. And then, yeah, we'll take it from there. And there should be a few more things coming for her channel and for mine, providing I'm allowed to use the footage and put it on my channel as well. So I'm sure it'll be okay, but I want to get permission first, not just take it, stick it on mine and go, yeah, there you go. Because that was her channel content. So I don't want to take her channel content with me on it, stick it on my channel without finding out if it's okay first, because I don't do that sort of thing. But I'll mainly leave it on her channel because that night was a video for her. So it doesn't have to be on my channel because I was only accompanying her. So, all right, Jason, thanks for coming in. Enjoy the football. I'm going to have a look at the game myself, I think, later on for a little while and see how that goes. What time does it kick off? Let's have a look. Oh, damn, I've just done the sport. I want the sport. Spurs v Chelsea, 5 o'clock. So it's probably going to be a 5:30 start. All right, back to the apps. Yeah, have a good day, Jason. Say hello to Tori and Lisa for me and send them my regards. This must be the end of SmackDown. I've just got Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre setting up for their match tomorrow night at Saturday night's main event for the WWE Undisputed title. Will do, Jason. Thanks for stopping by. Nice to see you here again. I'm back on Monday night, 7:30, so don't forget to pop in then. So what's everyone else done today? How's your day been? Oh, by the way, look, this is a result of Thursday night. Look, this here. And I've got one on the side of my head. I don't know if you can see that. Sort of there. Or there. That side. There it is. That mark there. And the post I put out tells you all about it. And I've also got a picture of my knee, which has been scraped up. So Thursday night, I fell over a blue bin down a dark road, food bin, and just missed smacking the top of my head right into the wall that the gate is mounted onto. And yeah, I cut my finger a little bit there as well, as you can see. That scraped the wall as I put my hand out to stop myself by instinct. And I've got a bit of a sore shin and a sore foot, but at the moment that's about it. Luckily, no real damage was done. I did, however, like a trooper, get up and carry on down the road and to the pickup point where Candy was, and I went out and did the video as well. So yeah, not much is going to stop me unless I legitimately knock myself out on that wall. Yeah, lucky I didn't knock myself out. Yeah, I was a fraction. It was the way I landed. I went out to the right, but as my arm landed on the step by the gate, you know, I managed to, I don't know how, sort of bounce back onto the pavement. So I came away from the wall, which I was directly headed into, by bouncing off of my right shoulder. But somehow, my left shoulder here has got all the bruising on it. As I said, I had a little cut on the finger there, and a scraped knee, a sore shin, and a sore foot. So it could have been a lot worse, but luckily, this woman came along, a black woman, and she picked me up and she apologised profusely. And I said, it wasn't your fault. I said, it's that bin. So she picked the bin up and put it into someone's front garden. And Yeah, she kept apologising as if it was her fault, but it wasn't. But it was nice of her to stop and see if I was all right, because most people just walk past you these days and don't even give a shit, do they? So, yeah, 25 minutes. Anyone's plans for today, tonight? What's anyone doing? You're supposed to take the bin out, not the bin take you out. Yeah, it wasn't even in my road. It was literally like I went up the road and took a shortcut down the side of one of the shops, and there's no street lighting down there. And literally, I just walked along, didn't see it, and bang, straight over the top and smack right onto the pavement. That's why I've got this and this and the busted knee and a sore shin and sore foot. Oh, Daniel, welcome in. Haunted Truth, working till 2 a.m. and I'm hanging after yesterday. Oh dear. Yeah, you did well, Chris. Oh no, hang on, that's not Chris. That's oh, I'm getting so far mixed up here. Chris is Fright Night Project. Haunted Truth. That's Mark, is it, Tammy? Well, I hope you're doing all right anyway. I hope work's going well. You're not too out of it to fulfil your duties, you know. No, yeah, I'm all right. I'm not too hurt. I mean, luckily, I was wearing a cap as well, which would have cushioned the blow. But when I fell over, the cap fell off. So if I'd have actually smacked into the wall, it would have been the full point here. But as I said, luckily enough, when I fell over, I bounced off my right shoulder and it pushed me away from the wall, which I would have crashed into if I'd have carried on the same way. So yeah, I had a lucky escape. Yes, it's Mark. Okay, thanks, Tammy. I get so confused about all these names. Once I get used to you, I know who you are. So Haunted Sessions, Jason. Haunted Truth, Mark. And Fright Night Project, Chris. Bristol Paranormal Hunters and the other. Okay, I think I can work with that once I know. Uh, you know, if you just say when you come in, Haunted the Truth, it's Mark, just to remind me. After a little while, I will actually know who you are. But what I tend to do is I tend to name people by the names that appear in the chat. So if anybody at any time wants me to name them any different to how it comes up in the chat, let me know and I'll switch the names around. But because people have channels and channel names, I only ever call people by their channel name. So as I said, if there is any other name you want me to call you by, let me know in the chat. Or if you're happy with me just to call you by a YouTube name, I'll continue to do that. I'm okay, just headache currently. Oh yeah, I had that Thursday night after the walk around with Candy. I got home and I tell you what, I had a massive headache. I think that's because I fell over and banged my head. I actually got a little bit from that afterwards because I've been active all that time out at the church and cemetery. And then when I finally sat down, that was when it started. But it luckily didn't actually last that long. So yeah, I'm happy. Happy it wasn't that long a headache. And slightly went to bed, felt way better next morning. I don't remember names myself. Got 5 new people at a place I work. They've been there 2 months. I still don't remember their name. I don't have that problem too much, but once I get to know somebody, see their face, know who they are, things like that, I know exactly who they are. But if I don't see them for a good few months, I potentially sometimes forget who they are. When they speak to me, they go, "Oh, hello, Neil," or they call me Neil if you're outside in the street because you don't know my YouTube name unless you see me on YouTube. And I'll say, "Oh, hello, how you doing?" Don't mention any names or anything, and sort of try and get them to give themselves away so I don't look stupid. Because if I sat there and went, Oh yeah, I haven't seen you in months. Yeah, sorry, what's your name, mate? They'll be like, what the fuck? You should know me by now. But yeah, if I know you and I've seen your face and I know you quite well for a period of time, I don't have a problem. But yeah, if I don't see you for quite a while, then I tend to forget the names associated to people. So what's everyone's plans tonight? Halloween is out the way. Oh, did everyone have a good Halloween last night? How did it go? Did you get any trick or treaters knock on the door? Did you dress up? Go to any parties? Also, what's the plan for tonight? It's Saturday night. What's everyone going to do for the rest of the evening? We had a little bar bistro place that's just over the road to my left going on. We had the pub on the corner, just down a bit round on the left from my window as well. Pumping out music, people all dressed up in clothes for Halloween and stuff, dancing in the streets and things like that. It was quite fun actually. And for once we didn't have any trouble at all. It was a very quiet, easy night, you know. Sometimes you get a few people who have too much to drink, they get an issue and then they want to start a fight or they want to start some trouble of some sort. But last night, yeah, it was really good. None of the neighbours got upset or anything like that. Nobody was too loud, pretty respectful, straight out the place and straight home. So, yeah, that's what you need more of. Sensible people, not idiots running around trying to bash people up in the street and fighting outside the pizza shop and all that, like what happened a couple of weeks ago. I was a judge on my friend's channel for his Halloween competition. Oh, that's cool, Tammy. It's awkward though when you've got to pick the winner, isn't it? When you've got a group of people who all go and make the effort and, they really want to impress and, they go to these events and they have a dress up thing and a competition for the winner. It's really hard when you're there as a judge yourself to pick the actual winner when you think, right, so about two or three people look really good. You got to pick from those three or somebody else. I don't like doing it. I don't like putting myself in that position because it's awkward, very very awkward to do. And of course, some people get upset as well. We had a Easter bonnet parade at a place where I used to work, and I had to pick the winner. I got called out from behind the bar to pick the winner, and while the people were going round, obviously I had to finish off serving the drinks and a few things before I could get out of the bar. And one or two people jumped out of the parade because the others that were organising it got them to go round and round and round and round. And they said, "Oh, I'm fed up with this bloody walking around. I'm coming out of it. Nobody's doing anything. We're just walking in a circle. And now I'm fed up with this." And then, of course, when they sat down, they had to be called back again because I came out from behind the bar to judge. And they were getting more and more pissed off, and I had to pick a winner quick because they were getting aggravated. So, and when I did pick a winner, some of the other ones were like, "Mo, we ain't doing this next year. What a bloody joke!" It's like, yeah, but you can only pick one winner. So what are you getting upset about? Someone's got to be declared a winner out of the Easter Bonnet Parade, and just because you think you're special, I have to pick you. No, it's my decision, not yours. You know, you don't have to feel entitled to win, and feel happy because I picked you. I'll pick the winner that I want, But you get people like that who just literally want to win, and as soon as you pick a winner, they get upset that they lost. So you can't win either way, you know. I don't want to be in that position ever again. The walls are picking on you and Chris. Loads came to my house, I was told. I decked all the front garden out for everyone. Oh, that's cool. Have you got any pictures, Mark? It'd be cool to see the pictures. If you put them on social media or something, we can see your decorations that you put out for Halloween. Did you, on the trick or treat, what did you do? Did you give them all like treats, little sweets and chocolates and things like that? Or did you do tricks with some of them as well? Mostly people nowadays, they just give kids the treats and sweets, don't they? They don't do all the trick anymore when you open the door and you squirt them with a bit of water or something like that. Sometimes what people do, they do it for a bit of fun, and then they go, "Oh, that was only a joke, a little trick. You asked for trick or treat. No harm intended. Here, have some sweets from the bucket," and they give, they give them the sweets anyway. But you know, I don't have people knocking at mine because we have an alleyway leading from the back of the shops because that is the only way in, and there's no lighting down there, so people are not going to bring children and everything else down there to go up sets of metal stairs and things like that to knock on people's doors. And technically, it's a bit off-putting to see a dark alleyway leading to houses, so people don't necessarily, come down there anymore. Out on the street is actually fine because it's open and it's safe, to walk around on. But yeah, we don't get the people knocking on our door here. I had 23 adults take part and 15 children. The children all got a prize. Oh, that's cool. So out of the 23 adults, was there any winners out of all of them, Tammy? So, like, if the kids all got a prize, out of the 23 adults, do you declare a winner out of the adults as well? 1 out of 23, or is it just the children? We all wrote down our scores separately and added up each judge's scores at the end. Makes it fair. Oh, that's cool. Okay, that's a good way of doing it. Yeah. Talking of scores, I think. Do you know what would be funny? Depending on your location, if we all get together one day, Tammy, Mark, Jason, whoever wants to join, if you're close enough, we got in the high street down here. We have a indoor crazy golf business with a bar and everything. So I think it'd be cool if we all got together and went out in the afternoon and had a game of crazy golf. Also, if you like outdoors, on the seafront, there is a crazy golf outdoor course as well. Arnold Palmer course, a former golfer. It's named after him. So if you're interested, maybe we can set that up one day and have a crazy golfing session in the afternoon. Get to know each other, have a few drinks, play some golf, and then see what we can do for the rest of the day. I think that would be great. Be a good little bonding session as well. And if anybody else is interested, let me know, and we'll try and set it all up. Got to crack on, get some food before an evening of performing. Performing? What are you doing, Mark? Sounds interesting. Yes, we had the first place, second place, and third. Oh, okay, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, first, second, and third out of 23. All right. So the kids all get a prize. 3 out of the 23 get a prize on the adults as well. That's good. Sounds fun. It would be a laugh. Yeah, I think we should do it. And we could all go on an investigation in the evening. Yeah, Tammy, you mentioned that, didn't you, on Candy's Live Thursday night? Something about us all getting together, me, you, Candy, some others all going on a big investigation. I think that's what you meant. Or was that the were you talking about the Irish one? I think it was Ireland, wasn't it? You were talking about or something. I can't remember. But yeah, that would be cool if you can get the gang together and we'll all go out. I bet you got some good places that you know of to go to, haven't you? Oh, that was it. Yeah, Spike Island in Ireland. Can't tell you what to Spike Island. Down in Ireland itself. Can't I wait to the port and to the ferry? We all go down there now. I live 5 minutes from a haunted fort. You don't have to tell me where you are, Tammy, but that sounds cool. I live 5 minutes from the beach, which is pretty cool here. I've literally got. When I moved in, I couldn't believe how close I was to most of the stuff. I was literally 5 minutes from the seafront, straight down that way, from where I am. I was 15 minutes or 20 minutes from town along the seafront. Oh, cool, you endorse it. Nice. Um, I'm 10 minutes from the football ground as well. So, yeah, I'm not far away from everything. All the shops outside are literally 2 seconds away, right on the high street outside the window. It's brilliant. It really is. I couldn't believe how good it was when I moved in. I mean, I went with an estate agent once, and they took me down to one of the worst areas in Southend, just off the high street, called York Road, and the building was absolutely awful. It was a small front room, the kitchen backed on, and everything else leaded off of a corridor. It was horrible, horrible, absolutely horrible. And I said to him, "I'll get back to you and let you know." And I never got back to him because I couldn't be bothered with it. I didn't want to live there. But when I got the option to move in here, I mean, this is. I'll get a picture. I might even have a picture on here. Let me see if I've got a. I'll go and get one. And I'll see if it shows up on the thing. I mean, this is a, you know, uh, 22, 22 long by 18 width front room, and it's the biggest I've ever actually had. The bedroom is right next door to the wall to the right, but that's not too small and not too big either, so that's quite nice. But yeah, I'll just get a picture and I'll see if it shows up on the screen here. Just a sec. I'll show you this front room in full length. Oh, let's see if this shows up on the screen. Anyone see that? That's my front room from the doorway to the back end where the windows are. So that's what I've got in this flat at the moment in terms of a lounge area. So dinner table at the back, seating section for watching TV and movies on the sofa there, divided by a Chinese rug in the middle, and I've got a whole range, as you can see, on this side. Then it's where all my DVDs and games and videos and comics are all kept. Bookcase in the other corner. So yeah, that's how big the room actually is. Yeah, and I set it all up myself. That's the range. So you can see that. That's from the picture, looking from the doorway down. So they run all the way along there, right up to the back of the room. And obviously my displays, you can see up there. If I move this, up the top there, got my PS4 there, 360 Elite. No, that's PS3, sorry. That's PS3. 360 Elite, and PS4 there. A load of pop figures up there. Basil brush, which I bought from the charity shop. Obviously my Michael Myers and all the things along here. And there is more, but unless I do like a virtual tour, I can't actually show you much more of the room. But yeah, it is really nice. Also, I have see if I can get a picture of I have a display cabinet just to the left of me that has hand painted models in, and it's every single part of the Lord of the Rings film. So it's from the Fellowship of the Ring to the Two Towers to the Return of the King, and they're all hand painted. So you probably can't see them because they're not that great. But that if you can see it, there. So the top is where the film starts. The second shelf is the second film, and the third shelf is the third film. If you look down the bottom, you got a great big elephant there. That's the one with the tent on top, the Mumak, I think it's called. That has all the people sitting on top of it, and I painted all of these, every single one of these myself. So I'll do a virtual tour one day. But the boxes that I used to get are around about 5, 10 to 20 plus pound each. Then you have to peel them off a frame, glue them together, and then paint them up as they should be painted. So yeah, I hand painted every single one of those without a magnifying glass. Nothing. I've got all the little paint pots, the brush, and did all the colours and everything myself. So if I can get an example that looks better than what I showed you, then I'll try and do that. Let me see if I can get the. I might actually take it out. Give me a second. I'll give you one. I'll give you an example of one thing that I hand painted. That big, massive elephant. Just give me a sec. I have to be very careful with this, but it's collected a little bit of dust. But if I show you that, bring it back a bit. There you go. Move my microphone. There. I took it all out of the packaging, glued it together, and hand painted every single bit. I've even got the crushed horses and everything on the base where it's trampled them all. And then there, all the characters on the top. I built all the tent up. We even got a guy at the very, very top. Right. So that's one of them. Took me about, I don't know how long to do that. What's this? Oh, so yeah, that's one of them. Just going to put this back. Yeah, I had a whole load of hobbies at one time, but now all these Lord of the Rings things are finished. I didn't bother buying anymore because it spanned into Warhammer and things like that, and I'm not really interested in that. Right, let's get back to where we are. Same here. I'm a couple of minutes from our harbour and 10 minutes walk from the beach. Yeah, I knew Southend had a football ground, but I didn't realise when I moved in here how close I would actually be to getting to it within a short time. And then when the weather's hot, all I've got to do is go out the door, straight down the road by the station, down a couple of steps and down the road, and I'm actually at the beach. So yeah, it's a prime area, and believe it or not, it's not actually that cheap. That expensive to live here. So I think we've hit a bit of a sweet spot with this. That's a big room, Neil. How lovely. That's a lovely flat. You have a nice size too. Yeah, that's what she said. Oh wow, did you hand paint them? Yes, I did. I think I read that out earlier. Yeah, every single one that I've got in that cabinet is hand painted. Not easy to do. Not when you're working without a magnifying glass, because most people need a magnifying glass to see where they're going to paint and stuff. But I did every single one without one. Before I had to have these glasses on, by the way. You did a great job on that. Thank you very much. Only crafting I do is crochet. Bloody hell, Tammy, you want to get in touch with my flatmate? He teaches crochet. Well, he used to. I don't know if he does now. He teaches crochet and things like that, patterns and stitching and needles and things like that. He orders some crochet hooks and things from Australia that are handmade. He's got all different colours and things like that upstairs. And occasionally he sits on the balcony and does a bit of crocheting himself with a cup of tea and things in the afternoon sometimes. So if you want to learn new patterns, if you want to learn anything else or any other information about crochet, I can put you in touch. Friend makes crochet hooks. Oh, nice. Are they? Do they sell them? Do they sell them? Because he might be interested in buying some aside from the Australian ones that he has imported in. Oh, you're welcome, Tammy. Just let me know if you're interested, and I can put you in touch. I've been trying to get him to do a YouTube channel, but he hasn't really gone that route. But I've been trying to say to him, you should go onto YouTube and do some crocheting, like show off your hooks that you bought to start with, and then progress into, teaching people in a YouTube video how to do certain stitches and how to do certain crochet patterns and how you can get them to be what you want them to be. But it's very hard to get people at a later age to actually, get into that technological side of stuff. Unless you're already involved in it for a long time beforehand, then it's second nature to you, isn't it? But getting somebody to start brand new, do a channel and things like that it's hard work convincing them. Oh, you're welcome, Tammy. Just let me know if you're interested. I'll try and put you in touch. They do sell them. Okay. Let me know a price, and I'll tell my flatmate when I see him. See if he's interested. Oh, Romek, what's up? How you doing? Welcome in. I made a massive blanket with skulls and skeletons all over it. I bet that's cool for Halloween. I think my flatmate's friend, a little old lady that he knows, Sheila, I think her name is, she takes materials that are no longer being used and stitches them all together to make these blankets and things like that. So she does sort of the same thing as that. I think my flatmate's got one of them upstairs, actually. He told me about that was handmade. I had to ask him a minute. I think he's down here somewhere. All right, we're nearly an hour in. It's going well so far. 4:15. Not bad. Not bad. So what's everyone's plans tonight? Now it's the 1st of November. It's a Saturday. What does everyone have planned for a Saturday evening? I'm going to do a bit of editing and get some more videos up because I've been lacking lately in enthusiasm to put stuff up, and I shouldn't really be like that. And I've also found out that I've lost 4 subs again. The fluctuation has gone from 414 down to 411, now down to 410. So I don't know quite what is going on there. Perhaps people have seen that I haven't been putting enough stuff up, so they're not interested and they've left. But I don't know. I can't make up for how things work. Tammy, I'll send you the link to them. They make the hooks to fit you perfectly. They're such lovely hooks. I have 4. Yeah, my flatmate's got 4 or 5 of those ones from Australia. They're like a metallic colour. You can get like yellow, purple, blue, red, all things like that. And he has them imported from Australia, as I said. So I'll tell him about these ones and see if he's interested. I'll send him the link and tell him it came from you. Lack of space. Yeah, Renee. I am actually having to, look at this. I mean, this is bad. I mean, right, I have this saved, right? I'll share the screen. All right, I have this saved. Look, just this little bit, okay? These are the folders ready to be edited and uploaded, okay? Then I've got this one, which has all this in it. Okay, forget all this other stuff at the top with the dates on, right? So I've got Alan Wake, Assassin's Creed Mirage, Odyssey, Origins, Valhalla, Batman Arkham Knight, Dirt 4, which is going to free up a bit of space later on because there's only about 2 of those left. EA Sports, F1, Forza, Gears of War 2, Grand Theft Auto 5, Joker, Wild, short film, Kimetsu Gami, I've stopped playing that. Lego Jurassic World, Resident Evil 4 Original, Resident Evil 4 Remake, and the others there. Okay, so now let me show you the disk space. Because this is ridiculous. Look. I've been uploading like a good one and getting stuff deleted and removed after I've uploaded it. Now look. Look at the space. Volume D is full up, which is my external disk drive. Windows C, look at how much that tiny little bit of space I've got left there. 20.8 gig free of 474. That shows you how much space I've actually taken up with my thing. And I'm backlogged. I can't record much more because if that bar goes fully red, then I can't save anything that I'm editing. So I have to leave that little bit of space. So I have to stop recording now and do more uploading from the from the videos I've already got. So, yeah, it's it's not going well at all. It's not going good, my friend. It is not good. Yeah, I'm good, thanks, Romek. Hope you're doing well. I'll have some more Dirt 4 for you in the next few days. I've got 2 more trip I had Thursday night. Well, I had 2 trips. I fell over a blue food bin first, and then I went on an investigation stroke walk around that same night after I'd fallen over. So, have you done regular disk defrag? Yes, I have. It's helped the computer out a little bit, but it's mainly the space that I'm lacking. With all the stuff I've got saved on the computer that I haven't edited and uploaded yet. Once I do that, that red bar will start slowly going back down again. So, yeah. I think the recycle bin, I haven't deleted all of that yet, because if there's any mistakes and I need to restore something, if I've deleted all of that, then I've got no footage left. So I tend not to take anything out of there too much at the moment. I gave you good advice last night on my stream. Yeah, and we helped each other out, because I prompted you to go live because Strain cancelled. So I told you it was a perfect time to go live. I gave you the nudge, and what did you do? Not only did you go live with Call of Duty Black Ops 6 chill stream, you then went and put out The Last of Us Part 2 Platinum, Part 1, and you went and streamed again till 6 o'clock in the morning. It was 5 o'clock my time. And see, I've spurred you on now. I've spurred your channel on to a big growth. In the next few weeks, Renee, you're going to see, you'll get more subs and everything now for the streams that you do. And it'll be all thanks to me. Me. I've helped you out there, spurred you on. Mind you, I've forgotten what you said to me last night. I was watching, but I can't remember what was said last night, because that's a long time ago now. You and Natalie, in fact. I'll have to go back and have a look. I can't remember what you told me. Am I sub to? Hang on a minute. Let me check. No, I'm not. Hold on a minute. Let me go and set that to all. All right, Tammy, I've just subscribed. I thought I was subbed. I'm sorry, but I've just put a sub your way on your channel. Romek, I think I am subbed to you. Let's have a look. Yep. And I've got it set to all. So you're okay. Renee, I know I'm subbed to you. Tammy, I'm now subbed to you. Daniel, yep, I'm already subbed. Haunted Truth. Let me go and I think I might not be. No, let's put. All right. Everybody in the chat, I am now subbed to. Okay. That's all right, Tammy. You're welcome. I thought I was, for some reason, subscribed to your channel earlier, but for some reason, I wasn't. So now I'll be notified for everything that you put up, and everyone else. Haunted Truth, Romek, anyone. I'll tell you what I've noticed though. Ever since I've started doing like YouTube, the people that I've met, we'll bar a few, have all been really good. And I find it now that the people in real life, I couldn't really give a shit about. I know that sounds harsh, but I've had people that call themselves friends and then turned on me in the end and blamed me for things and used my situation against me when they already knew what it was, and I've just binned them all off now. But the people that I've met on YouTube, I actually find are better than the people I've met in real life. So it makes you wonder why you want to meet new people in real life anyway, doesn't it? I'm not interested in meeting new friends when I eventually get back to work or going to work dues and parties and things like that. I'd rather just come home. I'm not fussed about it anymore, considering the past, events that have occurred with people that supposedly call themselves friends and then turn out to be not the people that you thought they were in the first place. I think the people on YouTube I'd rather stick with now than actually, you know, have friends outside. I'll keep the friends that I know and the people I know in my little circle and everybody that I've known for a long time and people that I can trust. But outside of that, new people inside of a new job and things like that, no, thank you. No, no, thank you very much. I'll associate with people in work. I'll help them out, do my job, help them to get their deadlines reached, things like that. But in terms of friendship outside of work, no, not anymore. Not anymore at all. Do you like Ghost Recon games? Yeah, I did. I haven't played a Ghost Recon game in I don't know how long now, Romek. It's got to be about 10 years or more. I did like the fact that was it Ghost Recon Wildlands or something? Was it that the last one they did a while back? That they incorporated a Predator event into that as well, where you hunt the Predator and try and survive, and you've actually got the lasers, from the Predator aiming at you. The Predator's trying to kill you as much as you're trying to kill it. I thought that was pretty cool. I saw some gameplay on that, but I never actually played it. I think I've only played Ghost Recon for about half an hour once, and I've never picked up any other game of it since. But it's not that I don't like it; it's just that I've never gone back, you know, to the franchise. But yeah, there were some really good games in the Ghost Recon franchise. I don't know what they're like now, though. I have no idea. Next year, hoping there's a new one in the making. Oh, okay, cool. I'll have to look out for that. Next year, hoping to do a live from Bram Dracula's Castle, Transylvania. That's Oh no, I was thinking of Vlad the Impaler. That was Romania, wasn't it? And Husker's Castle. Is it Husker or Huskers? Known as the gateway to hell in the Czech Republic. Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah. I think you mentioned that on Candy's Live Thursday, didn't you? The Gates of Hell. I thought that was referring to the Hellfire Caves or something like that. But that's something completely different. Ghost Recon Breakpoint is the latest Wildlands from 2017. Oh, okay. Yeah, as I said, Romick, I have not played a Ghost Recon in I don't know how long. I really don't. I've got to go back and do so many things. I was watching Renee play The Last of Us Part 2 last night for his live stream on YouTube, and I suddenly realised that I haven't even got to the end of The Last of Us Part 1 yet on PS3. Then I've got the PS4 version to do, the remastered one. Then I've got Part 2 to do on PS4. And I've got a whole load of other stuff to finish. I've got Heavy Rain to finish off. Uh, I've got to get the Uncharted collection on PS4. Then I want to get Spider Man, play that. I've never played that yet. That looks really cool. Yeah, I've got so much to do in terms of catching up, though. I really have. Yeah, I did. It's in Romania, right next to Vlad's castle. Might go there too. Well, do you know, Tammy, you won't find Vlad there because he's moved to Manchester. He's moved in with Lee into his really haunted into his Manchester flat. So he got transferred over there from a stone, apparently, that Lee picked up while he was on holiday, and apparently Vlad come along with it, and now he can't get rid of him back to Romania because he's stuck with him in Manchester. He's a tit, that bloke. He really is a dick. Who's going to have Vlad the Impaler living in a Manchester flat? I mean, come on. All from a stone you picked up when you were apparently on holiday. You fraudulent bitch. I mean, that is just stupid. I think they messed up Rainbow Six Siege. I've never played it. When I first saw it, I've seen people play it and I thought, nah, not for me. I like Rainbow Six Vegas and Six Vegas 2 and some of the other games that they put out, but when it came to Rainbow Six and what was it? The Rainbow Six. What was the hostage one? Siege. When it comes to Rainbow Six Siege, I thought to myself, nah, not interested in that. But I do like the look of Ready or Not. I'd like to try that out at some point. Tactical shooter, not just like your Call of Duty style. You've actually got a strategy to it on how you approach situations. So yeah, I'd pick probably Ready or Not over Rainbow Six Siege or anything like that. That just looks, well, I'm not going to bash it. It's for some people, but it's not for me. No, definitely not. Six Vegas and Six Vegas 2 is cool. Yeah, I've got Rainbow Six Vegas 1 here, I think. Where is it? B C F M R. I think it's just down there, next on the back, next to Rock Band. I think, or just before it. Oh, there it is, down there in the first section, next to FIFA and Gears of War. Yeah, Rainbow Six Vegas 1. I haven't played it for a long time. I got stuck on a particular level, and when I got past the point I couldn't do, I went upstairs and got murdered. So I had to do the whole thing again. So in the end, I decided I'm not going to play it for a while, but I'll go back and, I'll get it done at some point. That's better. I had that spotlight on and it was casting more of a light on top of the light I've already put on. So how long have we been on? 1 hour 13. What I'll do is I'll probably give it 15 minutes and I'll call it a day on the stream. That'll be an hour and a half. That's cool. And I just noticed somebody's left a like. So whoever that was, thank you very much. Does this look my lights are dimming a little bit. I think the bulbs are slightly going along and the weather's a bit darker outside, so I'm not showing up that good as I was a minute ago with that spotlight on, but is it better with the light on like this? Because the light is shining right across my face and it's pretty bright. Or is it better with the light off, like natural, and just the big lights on up there? Oh, they've done mobile games without the light. Okay, cool. So we've got Romex saying without the light. It's better without the light. Daniel Brockett. Okay, that's 2. Okay, it's just the fact that it's getting a little bit dark outside. These lights are good, but I think they're starting to dim a little bit, so they're not as bright as they were in the first place. So a lot of you are saying, well, 2 of you are saying it's better without the light. So Romek, how are you finding the Dirt 4 videos? Have you enjoyed them? Have you enjoyed the rally racing? I mean, you have one light anyway. Yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to know because that lamp was casting more of a light over my head. So I wondered if it was better off with that off and the big lights on. Even though the big lights seem to be dimming, and outside is getting slightly dark, I wasn't sure if this was. I mean, it looks pretty bright back there, doesn't it? All along here. That looks pretty bright. If I need to do anything for extra effect, I can always put that uplight on there. That is next to the Michael Myers thing here, and that will bring a bit of extra backlighting in. Not overdoing it with the actual lighting, but that lamp is above the computer, so when I turn it on, it sheds the light really bright down my face. So they're cool, bro. I realise I haven't played Dirt myself like 2 to 3 years. Well, I don't know if you've seen it in the video, Romek, that I've done, but I've actually 100%ed and got every single gold medal on the whole game. So the whole game is technically platinumed, but I did that outside of recording. But every single rally stage, every single off-road, rallycross, buggies, everything, 100% completed. Gold medals all the way through every single thing. So yeah, I've done that along with Batman Arkham Knight, which is 100% all collectibles, full protocol ending. And I've also done Tomb Raider 1, 100%, all collectibles, game complete. So, yeah, I'm going to move on in a little while to, once I got freed up some space and got a load of stuff uploaded and, cleared out some of the backlog, I'm going to jump on to Rise of the Tomb Raider and do 100% all collectibles, full game on that as well. And then eventually I'll get round to doing 100% all collectibles, 100% completion on Shadow of the Tomb Raider as well. So, and some other things. I'm not ruling out any other games yet, but the 100% things are not top priority right now, but eventually, yeah, they will be. Yeah, I noticed that, bro. New Tomb Raider game should come as well 2027, if I remember correctly. I do think I saw something on the new Tomb Raider game. Let me check it. New Tomb Raider game. Coming 2026. Confirmed after 7 years. Unreal Engine 5 and release date. Let's have a look. If I can find one that doesn't have some really awful narration. I don't know. I don't know whether to believe half of this stuff on YouTube right now. I really don't. But yeah, there is confirmation of a brand new Tomb Raider game, which I'm looking forward to. So at the moment, I'm trying to get a lot of the stuff finished that I've left and things finish ready for the next one. But I'm so far behind that I do need to hurry up and get this done. Everybody else has played most of the stuff before I've even got round to doing it, so. I don't remember if that remake or new game. No, I think it's a completely new game, Romick. I think it's a brand new game in the Tomb Raider franchise. But whether they're going to go with the original Lara Croft that they had in the other three, or if they're going to have somebody new, I have no idea. Yeah, I just saw that on YouTube. Rumours it takes place in Japan. So, I don't know. I mean, let's take a look. See if I can find something. I don't necessarily believe all of this, but this is, unless I can find it from a legitimate source, then I don't believe these individual videos. Game Pulse, games in 2030, concept. No, there isn't anything there. I don't want to start watching videos people have put out and finding out it's like fan made or faked and it's not 100%. So I'm not going to play any of those for you to watch because I'm not going to put you through that if it's not true. And then everybody goes, "Oh, that looks brilliant," and then we find out it was an AI, CGI faked thing that somebody like fan made and then palmed it off as a new trailer. So unless I hear it from, I don't necessarily watch IGN because I don't agree with their policies and negativity on game ratings and stuff like that. But if I see it on like PS5 or PlayStation or Xbox put a video out, or maybe even the developers put a teaser trailer out or something like that, then I'll watch it. But for now, I'm not watching anybody's videos because I can't specifically say if it's truth or fake, fact or fiction, or fan made or anything like that. So yeah, I shall not be watching anything on that subject right now. I've been playing Assassin's Creed Shadows. It's really good. Yeah, I haven't played that yet, but it's far too expensive at the moment. I'm waiting for it to drop down in price. But when it does, yes, I will. I'll be trying that game out as well. I see many trailers, but I don't know. PlayStation officially haven't revealed any trailer, nor has Crystal. Exactly. So, what's the point of having all these videos out if you can't determine if it's truthful to any real, potential trailers or new game or anything like that? It's not worth showing to anybody because you can't guarantee if it's legit or not. 1:23. Okay. We've got another 7 minutes before we end the stream. If you just give me 2 seconds, I'm going to go and use the loo, and then I will be coming back. The graphics on it is brilliant. Yeah, it depends what you're playing on. I mean, I've got to the left of me here a 4K monitor, 60 Hz monitor, and it's 60 frames a second. Everything. If you play it from the Xbox with a cable plugged into this screen here, and it does look absolutely phenomenal. But it depends on how you're playing it. I mean, sometimes 1080p gets enhanced to look as good as it would be if it was full 4K. What they call super sampled, if I believe I'm right. I think Renee could probably clarify that. But they make it look the quality it would be if you did play it in full 4K. So yeah, it does look really good, really good. Give me 2 seconds and I'll be. Well, I'm not going to be that quick, but give me a couple of seconds and I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. I am back. Okay. Oh, Tammy, by the way, I've spoken to my flatmate, and he said if you can send the link, then I'll pass it on, and he can have a look at what they do, and he might potentially look into buying some of the crochet hooks. And also, I mentioned to him, if you're doing your crochet and you want to learn any more patterns or anything like that, as he's a teacher, oh, hang on, pull my socks up. As he's a teacher, he can teach you some new patterns if you don't already know any. If you want to start a new project or anything like that. How long we got? 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left. If anybody wants to talk about anything, let me know in the chat, and then we'll take it from there before we end the stream. I'm not going to be too long because I want to get something to eat and sort a few things out at home here. So that's why I've decided to go live a little bit earlier today, just to say hello to you all and keep in contact and have a chat with you all. Super Sampling, yeah, that's what I thought it was. It's called, but it's more PC gaming thing than consoles, since consoles don't have that option. No, what I meant, Renee, was if you're playing in 1080p, they try to upscale with, it might be different, but they try to upscale the quality to make it look close to what you would be witnessing if you're playing in full 4K and things like that. So with 1080, I think they just make things look a bit smoother, a little bit sharper, but not to the full potential of 4K. But yeah, they do try to boost the graphics a little bit if you're playing in lower quality. But if I thought super sampling applied to console as well, where they try to, as I said, enhance the quality, even though it's not in the full quality. They try to boost it for the social media service that you put it on. But if that's a PC option, then obviously I can understand that, because PC is going to massively outweigh console in terms of settings, what you can do, ultra settings, this, that, and the other. Have everything on 4K, everything ultra, highest quality, best you can get. You won't get that with consoles, even though if you play in 4K, it still looks really, really good. It's going to come nowhere close to what you can get when you're playing on PC, though. Hold on a second. Yeah? Right, sorry about that. My flatmate's moving things around in the kitchen to make room for some stuff, and he couldn't remember where he put anything. He thought I'd moved it. So, right. All right, has anybody got anything else they want to say or chat about just before we finish? Because in the next couple of minutes, I am going to end the stream. Thanks to everyone for being in. Renee, Romek, Daniel. Okay. Haunted Truth, Tammy, Jason, Haunted Sessions. Anybody else I may have missed? So I hope you all have a great Saturday night. Thanks for joining me on the chat. This won't be every single week. This won't be all the time. But if I feel the need, aside from Mondays, and I want to jump on and do a live, I'll put the message out, and then hopefully you'll join me. But I think it's going to be mostly just the Mondays that I'm going to be carrying on with. But if there is an occasional day, as I said, where I'm going to go live, then I will let you know. It'll be a different day to what we normally do. And then I'll see you all here. So, yeah. Okay, thanks everyone for being in. As I've mentioned you all. Anybody else who was in the background lurking, hasn't been in, thanks for supporting. And have a great Saturday evening. Enjoy your Sunday. I'm going to be with my parents on Sunday, having a meal and some drinks as usual. Then I walk along the seafront on the way home, which is the norm for me every Sunday night. And yeah, keep safe out there in the world. And bye for now. I'm ending the stream now, so yeah. Thanks everyone again for being here. Have a great weekend, and hopefully I'll see some of you Monday night 7:30 as usual, and we'll do it all again. So yeah, bye for now.